Hi everyone, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the DC Universe Classics Captain Marvel action figure. Yeah, it says Shazam on there, and we all know it's a rights issue, but it's Captain Marvel. This is figure number 5 out of Wave 6, which is the Calabac Collect and Connect figure for the Wave. I got this Captain Marvel figure at the end of January when Target had their unadvertised sale of DC Universe figures for only $7.99. So I was able to pick up this figure and a Killer Moth figure. So I thought that was kind of cool. Taking a look at Captain Marvel in the package. Yeah, it looks pretty much like Captain Marvel. And you can see Calabac's leg in there. And I'm pretty excited for this wave because Calabac will be my first Collect and Connect figure that I'm able to assemble. Looking at the back of the package here, we have other figures from Wave 6. We have Hawkman, Mr. Miracle, Captain Marvel, Superman, and Killer Moth. The variants from this wave are Mr. Miracle, the variant being Dr. Impossible, and which I think is kind of neat because he's a totally separate figure, so I don't know if he's really a variant. And Superman, which comes in a red and blue costume from the 90s period of Superman. Okay, taking a look at here's the biography and statistics. And we'll go ahead and open up Captain Marvel and be right back. Alright, we're back and Captain Marvel is out of the package. There were no accessories. The only additional piece was Calabac's leg right here. And you can see the details on his leg. He's got the hair on the exposed areas. And then the costume on the thigh and foot. Like I said, I'm pretty excited. This will be my first Collect and Connect figure. So when we get to the last figure from the wave, I'm gonna do a review of this Calabac. So onto the onto Captain Marvel. You can take a look at him here. He's got a lot of detail for a simple costume, like all the bands on the wrist here, and in the boots. You can even some of the stitching on there. It's pretty neat. And also on the cape, I really like how they have these sculpted onto the cape instead of painted. I think that's a really nice touch on there. I'm not sure about his shoulders here though. They seem to be squarish. I haven't seen that on other figures. If these shoulders are on other figures from the DC Universe, let me know, because this is the first time I've seen these square shoulders instead of the typical rounded ones. I found that kind of interesting. So it just seems kind of odd. Onto the figure here. Taking a look at the details on the face. On there, it looks pretty good. So, and the cape is pretty rigid and stiff. It's not like a soft, pliable plastic. And I really like how they have it flowing to the side as opposed to like straight down. I think that's kind of a nice touch as well. So, the paint is pretty good, like on the lightning bolt here. It's nice and sharp. Just a tiny little bit of bleed, but nothing to really complain about. Okay, let's go over the articulation. The head goes all the way around, goes down, goes up. So It's got quite a bit of range because there's nothing restricting on the back of the head. So that's really nice. When I get a flight stand, he'll be nicely posed in a flight stance. The arms, they go all the way around and they go out, but it doesn't go up any higher because due to the square shoulders. The biceps rotate all the way around. The elbows, they bend at the elbows and rotate at the wrist. Oh, that one's a little stiff. Oh, it's loosened now. The torso goes up and down, and the waist rotates at the waist. The legs go up and down, a little bit to the back and out. The knees, they bend at the knee. Oh, and they also rotate at the thigh. And then the feet, they go back and up on there. It's a pretty basic figure design. I like simple designs on figures. It's nice and clean. I have no problems with this figure. I was happy to get it at the nice price of $8 when it was on sale. I recommend getting this figure. It's a nice representation of Captain Marvel, not Shazam. But thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.